Yeah, first of all, hell of a game. All the credit goes to Washington State and Coach Etheridge. She does a great job. I have a lot of respect for that program. They've been to the NCAA tournament 3 times, and that's something we're trying to do at Idaho. So I looked up to them for a while. It's nice that we can get this Battle of the Palouse going. Hopefully it's a yearly thing, and like Austin said, it's good to beat them for the first time since 2003 and the first time here since 1998. So tremendous team effort. We were down double digits multiple times, but we kept talking how we're relentless. We keep coming. Our style of play this year, we're more aggressive. We're going to push the ball. We're never going to quit. We're going to keep coming at you until we make the other team quit. I thought the girls did a really good job playing together today.
Questions for Kyra? It seemed like this maybe wasn't just a regular game for you. It seemed like you had maybe a little extra fire out there.
Well, yeah, but also it comes with my teammates helping me get to where I'm at and the coaches believing in me. So.
What were some of the conversations? Oh, sorry, I didn't see the mic. My bad. What were some of the conversations in the huddles, down the stretch as you guys were chipping away at the lead, then tied, then had the lead late?
We were just talking that we need to keep our composure, not rush the ball, not foul anymore because that was happening a lot.
Yep.
But, yeah, just trying to keep our composure and keep just going and not letting off the gas.
You just kept hitting those threes and your teammates just kept passing it on to you. You kept knocking down more. Just what does it feel like, especially in a game where you're trying to chip away at the lead and you get in such a rhythm like that?
Oof. I mean, you have a lot of adrenaline going into it, but it's definitely really helpful when you have teammates that get you the open shots. So I don't know what else to say to that.
Yeah, Kyra, you guys into the first half were kind of hit and miss with the threes, not having any. Then you guys as a team were much better in the second half. Kind of speak to the entire team's mentality coming in to the second half down 8.
We just know how we play, and we all just sat and talked before the coaches walked in and telling each other what we need to do, what not to do, and kind of just same as what I said before, just keep pushing the ball. Just keep going for it.
Yeah, and then you guys defensively, this was a high-scoring game. Kind of take me through that final stop.
Go ahead.
I don't know how to say that.
Kyra, she sat in the huddle. She's like, whatever it takes, I'm getting to stop. So no matter what they ran, what was going to happen, she was going to make sure we came out of the win there. That's what she said.
Yeah, well, I kind of already knew. I knew a lot of the plays, too, so it was kind of easy to remember a little bit. But at the same time, you got to be able to help your other teammates that will need help and just communicate. Communication is a really big thing for our team.
Yeah, and then kind of how can this win help you guys going forward?
It just shows everyone what we can do and just keep pushing forward and winning games. We're together. We're a team. Just going to keep going for it.
Any more questions for Kyra? All right, we'll excuse Kyra.
Thank you.
Come on.
And then
Let's go.
we'll open up for questions for Coach Moreira.
All right. No hard questions. I'm kidding. I lost my voice a little bit, so.
Coach, just kind of piggybacking off that last question, a win like this, winning in the way that you did, how can that springboard you going forward?
Yeah, it's I was concerned about this game because Washington State's a really good team, and the way scheduling works, we didn't get to have an exhibition this year, so we had one scrimmage. This was our first real game experience, and I felt like in the first half we played like it was our first real game experience. Right? We couldn't guard anything. We're fouling we continued to foul in the second half, but I felt like once we settled in, we played a lot better. And this is our style this year. I said last year I wanted to play fast, but once we got the team together, figured it didn't fit our personnel for that roster last year. It fits this team. That's how we want to go. No lead is too big for us to chip away. We were down 15 multiple times. I talked in pregame before we took the court that if we go down 20, we know we can score 20 points in 10 minutes, right? So there's no reason to be down on ourselves, and the girls executed great. I think it gives us a lot of confidence. It gives the girls a lot of belief in what we're doing, what we're talking about, because the game went exactly how we said it was going to go. So this is a fun team to coach. It's a really good group.
Who maybe besides Kyra had a standout performance for you?
Anna Pinheiro had a career high as well, 16 points. She's only a sophomore. She came to us last year as a freshman. Started slow, wasn't really in the rotation the first couple games, and then towards the end of the season, she started gaining a lot of minutes and was pretty much, she was still coming off the bench, but she was playing starter minutes for us. I really saw her growth. She's just a matchup problem. She's a great athlete. She's a legit 6'1" with a 6'4" wingspan. She can guard 1 through 5. She's starting to shine a little bit. I think she's going to be a really, really good player for us here. And also Hope. You always know what you can count on Hope for. Still 17 points, 4 assists, took the right shots, made her teammates better. She's not there's a reason she's an preseason all-conference player, right? So those 3 had really good games, and just having Lorena come, everybody contributed. Lorena had a good game. Deb came in and made 2 huge free throws when she just got cleared, from her injury. So it was an overall really good team effort.
Coach, when you saw Kyra start to really get into that rhythm, what were you thinking? What was kind of the reaction from the team?
Yeah, well, we see her in practice every day, so we know what she can do when she's feeling good and she's making shots. So all we could do is just keep giving her the ball. I didn't even have to tell the team to do that. They knew because they see it every day in practice. And Kyra's such a special player because she's a really good passer too. She didn't have any assists today, but we scrimmaged against our practice players the other day, and her shot wasn't going in, and she led us an assist. I feel like she makes really good decisions. She does a great job pushing the ball ahead when she has to. And she's just the type of player that's going to do whatever it takes for the team to win. And if that's scoring like it was today, that's what she's going to do.
When she decided to come to Idaho, what kind of a player did you know you were getting, and what were you excited about?
Yeah, that's the one I thought I was going to get, right? That's the one we always hope for. She's the type of player that thrives with freedom. There's multiple ways to be successful, and every coach can be successful in different ways. That's always been my style. I like to give them a lot of freedom offensively and play fast and push the pace, as long as we rebound and we defend. We did one of those things today. I thought we rebounded the ball really well, too. We had 20 offensive rebounds. That's a good number against the top 3 WCC team. But as long as you do those things on those ends, I'm going to give you tons of freedom, and I think she thrives in that environment. You kind of have to let her loose a little bit. Live with some bad shots, lose some turnovers, but know that overall she's going to help you win.
Yeah, Coach, kind of the same question that I asked Kyra about that final stop. You guys defensively hadn't really strung together too many stops back to back. Kind of take me through that entire sequence, and then what really were you and the bench's kind of emotions after the buzzer sounded?
Yeah, so I'm going to tell you a secret here. Before the game started, I made up a stat that I have no idea if it's accurate or not. And I said 85% of the upsets in college basketball come in the first 2 weeks of play because teams are not the best version of themselves. They just figure out a way to win. They hustle, they get stops, they get rebounds when it matters. Totally inaccurate. I made that up on the spot, but that's kind of what it came down to, right? We couldn't get a stop the whole game. And then in the last timeout, I reminded them what we talked before the game. I don't care if we couldn't get a stop the last 39 and a half minutes. We need to get this one. We have the lead. We need to make sure we win the game. Whatever it takes. Lindsay Foster, my assistant, did a great job with the scout. She kind of knew some of the plays that they could run late, and that was one of them. But you have to let them know they might run something different. We have no film right now. You're going based off last year, right? So whatever it takes, communicate, switch, make sure we come up with that ball. Whatever it takes, we have to come up with the rebound and win the game. So that was kind of the message. I like to make up stats sometimes to validate my points.
Yeah, and kind of not going off that. Up to this game, you really talked about your offense being more ahead of schedule. Kind of talked about your offense scoring 87 points, and you guys really turned it on inside the third and the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we want to put as much pressure on the other team as possible. We want to play fast, but also play smart. I thought we turned it over a little too much. We had 21 turnovers overall, but we want teams to feel that type of pressure when they're playing against us, pushing the pace, crashing the glass. We send a lot of people to the offensive glass every single possession. We had 20 of them, and we had 26 second chance points. I don't know if we had 26 second chance points in any game last year, right? So to start a season like that, it's really good for us. But that's the identity of this team. I think it's our job as coaches to figure out your personnel and coach what that team needs. It wasn't what the team last year needed, but it's definitely what this group needs.